welcome back to another landscape photography video. So since learning about geometrics in nature, my perspective has completely shifted. I'm now seeing nature in a completely new light. Nature, who is this brilliant designer, crafting intricate and meticulous patterns in all aspects of life. So during one frosty morning, I noticed that a shape of a tree had naturally formed in the ice on a glass table in my garden. Nature was using her blueprint, carving these shapes that I'm now seeing everywhere, repeating on themselves throughout the makeup of the natural world. It's really fascinating. So this simple formation intrigued me. I want to look deeper into these shapes, capture them with my camera, and also understand what they are, why they're there, why they're around us and within us. And I'm really excited to share this interesting photographic journey with you all. So we're going to explore a local woodland, see what geometrical shapes we can find, and explore something called the chaos theory. I also have some new photography glass called Get Fractals, and this is another element that you can add to your photography just to give it another level of depth, a creative approach, and something a bit of fun. So let's go and explore this woodland with our fractal glass and this new perspective.
The timeless significance of fractals lies in their remarkable efficiency and effectiveness in optimizing the natural systems we hold dear. Nature, in its wisdom, employs fractal patterns to maximize surface area, ensuring the efficient transportation of nutrients and fluids. This is to optimize structural strength whilst using minimal material. Given their prevalence and beauty, it's suggested that our brains are intrinsically attuned to respond positively to them. Immersing oneself in the sight of fractal patterns has been shown to gently influence the brain function and alter the rhythm of brainwaves. And there are lots of studies to back this up. The chaos theory comes in when we're looking at what is predictable in nature from a scientific view. And you're probably wondering what this has to do with photography. So we all know that certain scientific approaches are predictable, such as gravity. The apple will always drop. So how do we approach things like the weather, or a chaotic woodland scene in a photograph perhaps? These seemingly chaotic events actually have their own rules. So things that might appear random in nature, such as a hurricane, or maybe the flecks of a fire, they often follow simple rules of fractal structures. So next time when you look at a random structure or a pattern in nature, look a bit closer. There are underlying rules that nature is playing by. Interconnection, repetition, constant feedback loops, fractal patterns, self-similarity, and self-organization. All of these things underpin the chaos theory. There is in fact predictability in the seemingly chaotic. So consider this next time you look at a woodland scene which might seem messy, random, or chaotic. It's actually very intentional, and the design is organized by nature.
So this is the fractal glass from Get Fractals. You have a few interesting pieces of glass in here which really add some creative effects to your photography. So behind me I have these reeds that are in the water, and a lot of the hoarfrost is melting on them and it's catching in the kind of the subdued light really well. So how I'm going to do this is manually focusing, because sometimes your autofocus, if I just show you looking through the glass, can sometimes be a bit skewy. And yeah, handheld, tripod, whichever is most comfortable for you, and just looking at a subject that you can interact with. I'm going to go handheld just because I can get further out to where these reeds are without falling in the water. So let's set up this shot, see what we can capture with Get Fractals, this amazing glass, really good quality. This isn't a sponsored video. I just reached out to them because I was doing the project in fractals. I really wanted to just aid mental health, get more creative with my photography, and I couldn't even tell you how I found them. I think the universe just landed me on their website when I was researching fractals, and I thought this is a great opportunity to add something else to my photography and get creative and get fun, you know, enjoy interacting with your scene, using different materials, using different techniques. You know, you could look at fractals for ICM, you could look at all aspects from macro to landscape. It's just the possibilities of this project are endless. So let's see what we can create with these. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like creative photography, or is it not your bag? Are you more landscape? Let me know.
I adore creative photography, photographs that carry substance and meaning. I appreciate photographs that are teeming with depth and intention. This can be challenging to achieve because I think a lot of us want to have more meaning in our photography, but sometimes it can be hard to create. I don't want to turn out another photograph that just feels like the rest. You might have noticed a shift in my work as I strive for a more purposeful approach in my photography. Through rest and reflection, I have evolved. Recently, I've pondered the why of nature, and I've been educating myself about the natural world so that one day I can share this with my son. Both my photography and perception have evolved. These fractal photographs, crafted using glass, are a testament to that intention. I aim to mimic nature's patterns to highlight her presence in my imagery, her unique signatures, her gentle brushstrokes in nature. And I've noticed something has shifted within myself. When I'm travelling in the car, watching the fields roll by, or walking in the woodland observing the bare trees, I can't help but see them. Fractal shapes everywhere. It feels like I've been gifted a new pair of eyes, and I'm committed to capturing this perspective through my lens and sharing that with the world.
So I'm going to finish on this final scene, which is another real creative approach to photography. So I found this spider's web, which has these water droplets coming off it, and then I'm using the fractal glass, different ones in front of the lens, handheld, to get these creative effects. And it's really fun, really interactive, and that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about being out in nature, having fun, and interacting with your environment. So I'm going to put that image on the screen now. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, supporting the channel, lots more to come. And thank you to Get Fractals, who sent me this bit of kit, which I think is really valuable. See you guys in my next video, and I hope you're all having a great start to the year. Take care.